Hey, hello everyone. This is Lisa Mizels, and I just, I said yesterday I was going to do a Facebook Live today, so I wanted to give you the 4 steps that are really essential in order for you to grow your client base, because I know that that is what everybody wants to do, right? We're trying to grow our client base. And if you're watching live, thank you so much. If you're watching the replay, thank you as well. I would love it if you would tell me where you're from, so I know where you're from. So just type that into the comment box. And then also, if you have any questions as we're going along, if you could please just put them in there in the comments, and I will get back to them, I promise you. It is Thanksgiving tomorrow and in the US. So if you're in the US, you may be off with family and such. So this replay will be up, but I wanted to get you this information today. So basically, there's 4 steps that you want to make sure that you are getting to when you're growing, when you're trying to grow your client. And these are the foundational steps that are really super important. So I'm going to read from some of my notes here. And the first step is getting really clear on your message. So in Unleash Your Mojo Online group, we talk about message clarity. And I've done a lot of videos and given you a lot of resources on how to get clear. But getting clear on your brand message is really one of the foundations to your business. You've got to know what you're all about, right? And it has to be consistent. So no matter where you are in your business, as you're expanding and growing, your message may change. So it's always a good idea to reevaluate what your message really is, so that you can clearly communicate what you do to the people that you are talking to, because people are going to be seeing you online, they're going to be talking to you, they're going to be reading your emails, and you want to be consistent in what your message is. You want people to understand exactly what it is that you do, because you know that confused minds do not, they'll just go away. They're not going to connect with you. They're not going to follow you. They're not going to, they're not going to really have that deep connection if they're confused and don't know what you stand for and what you do. So getting clear on your message is really important. Step number 2 is getting really clear on your audience. So once you know what you're talking about, once you know the foundation of your messaging, your brand message, what you're about, what you're really like from your heart, your why, has to come through in your message. And once you know that, then you need to find out which audience is going to connect with you. And there is an audience out there that is just waiting for you, only you, to deliver the information that they need. Now, anybody can get information anywhere, right? I mean, we can type Google and get information, but sometimes it takes a personal relationship to be able to say something in a different way, where you just hear it. You might have heard somebody say something 100 times, and then somebody else says it in such a way that it's like it sticks. So these are your people. They're waiting for you to say it in your way, the way you deliver it, who you are, your uniqueness. So find your audience, know who they are. It's not just about the demographics, which means it's not just about how old they are or where they live or how much money they make or if they're male or female. It's not just about that. It's really going deep and understanding who your audience is. So the thing that's often missing when we do this is not just the psychographics, but it's also that deeper digging into really where they are in their life, where they are in the journey from their, being stuck to where you can get them to the result. Where are they in that journey? And all of those people are going to be your followers. The people in this section are going to be your dream clients. So there's a very small slice, that are going to be your dream clients, but you're going to have a lot of followers, a lot of people who are looking up to you, a lot of people who want to hear your message. They're just not ready to buy. But as you keep educating them, as you keep connecting with them, then they're going to be more interested in what you have. They're going to trust you. You know, you've heard the grow the know, like, and trust factor. Well, that's what this is doing. So really getting to know intimately who your audience is and what their struggles are and what their desires are is really important. You've got to be able to connect to them at that level, so that you can call them out, so that you can really connect with them. So the third step on growing your client base is really getting clear on your value and what you're offering. So once you know who your audience is, then you've connected with them, you've found out what they really want, what solution they're looking for, where they want to be in their life, and depending on your skill level and what you're offering, what your message is, you're going to meet their needs at some point in their journey. So that's what your offering is. It's going to meet their what they want at some point. For instance, so you want to grow your client base, right? Well, there's certain things that you need to know in order to grow your client base. And that's what I'm talking about today. So your offerings could be, going from here to here, how to get there. And maybe your specialty is, 1, 2, or 3 of the things, but there's something that your audience wants. So find out what they want, get clear on how to communicate your value, the value that you bring to the marketplace, the value that you're able to bring to your audience out there online, and how you can serve them best. So you want to know exactly what you're offering, and you want to do your research to make sure that what you're offering is exactly what they want, not what they need. We've talked about that before, but it's something that you've done your research and they have told you that they want. So normally what happens, unfortunately, and this was, I've done this too in the past. When I first started, I created beautiful programs that I thought everybody would want because I knew what they wanted. I thought, well, I knew what they needed, and I knew how to package it in a way that they needed. But that was a disconnect for them because it's not what they were looking for. They weren't there yet. They didn't know they needed it. So you really have to meet your audience at the level that they're at, which may be here when you're looking at it from a bird's eye view and knowing you've already gone through everything they've gone through, but you found the solution, and that's what you're teaching them. So remember what it was like when you were first going through whatever issue you solve. Remember what that was like, because that's where your audience is. So it's really important to do the research, talking to them, interviewing them, really listening to them to find out what it is they want in their own language. And then once you've built your list, you're starting to put offers out there and you're building your list. It could be, it could be a free offer, it could be a paid offer, but either way, you're building your list, you're getting more people on your list. And once you have a list, then you can start to create offers to your list that they will buy. And this is why people say the money is in your list, because when you build a list of engaged people that want what you have, then you can offer them what they want and they will buy from you. So that's how that works. And so it's really important to not just have your audience on Facebook, but to get them to opt into your list. So you need to use an email service provider. So getting visible in front of your tribe, knowing the right people, growing your tribe, this is the 4th step, and this is the list building step. This is what happens when you're getting visible, you're putting your information out there, you're growing your list, and this is step number 4. This is once you have the solution that your audience is looking for, you have to get it in front of them so that they can get onto your list. And so how to do this can be kind of overwhelming, but you have to go through steps 1, 2, and 3 in order to get your offer in front of the people. Because if you don't know what they want and you're putting an offer in front of them, you're going to get frustrated because they're not opting into your offer, they're not buying your programs that you've created. So it's a step-by-step process that has to happen in order for you to grow your client base. So these are truly the 4 focused steps that it takes to grow your clients, to grow your audience, and to get clients that are interested in you, that connect with you at a deep level, that you understand so well. You know them so well that they feel like they are understood, that they feel like you get them. That's what the steps 1, 2, and 3, clarity on your message, clarity on your audience, and clarity on your value and offerings. That's why that's so important. And you have to have those 3 in place before you can start to become really visible online and get out there and start growing your tribe. So those are the 4 focused steps, and I have my Black Friday special, which covers step 1, 2, and 3, or step 1 and 2, and then my Cyber Monday offer, which is covering step 3 and 4. So I'm really excited to bring you, my special technique that has helped me to gain momentum in my business and get, a bunch of clients working with me in a short period of time. I personally, became crystal clear on my message and, discovered what they really wanted with the way that I do my market research. And, within, 30 days of doing this technique, I was able to generate $5,000, which I know you would probably love, right? And I grew my list by about 1,000 people, and I increased my followers and boosted my engagement. My engagement really went up and over the top because I'm giving my audience what they want. And so listening to them is really important. And this technique that I use does not require any fancy schmancy technology or a big funnel launch or anything like that. It's really very simple. And that is what I'm teaching you in my Black Friday special. So the Black Friday special is a client clarity and attraction bundle. And I'm going to put the link in the top if you want to check that out. If you get on the wait list today, this is the last day to jump on the wait list. You get on the wait list today, then you will be first in line to grab the special bonuses, because the offer is going out to everybody on Friday. So make sure to jump on the wait list today and get your name on there, so you'll get a special email tomorrow, and you can be ahead of everybody else and grab the bonuses that are only offered for the first several people. And it's all laid out in the sales page there. So I want to make sure that you get priority notification, because you guys are you're my group, and I love you all. And I want you to, take me up on this special if that's something that you are interested in, and if it's something that you're trying to do. If you're trying to grow your client base, this is the foundation. And even if you have gone through, looking at your message, the brand message creator is a template that helps you get super clear on your brand message. And in this Black Friday special, you also get my 5-day mini course, client attraction mini course, which goes through all of my secrets. I give you, that course itself was really like channeled through me. I don't even know how I came up with all that information, but it's really, really good. You will love it. And then you get a positioning statement template that walks you through exactly what to say, so that when you're talking to people and they say, "What do you do?" you don't have to stumble over your words. You know exactly how to say it in such a way that they'll want to ask, "Really, tell me more." So that all comes in the bundle, and I'm really excited to offer that to you. So I wanted to see if you had any questions, so post them below. I know you guys are busy. It's Thanksgiving week, and I hope you're enjoying time with the family. So, my love to you. I will talk to you guys later. Alrighty. Bye bye. Thank you.